Video diary attempt number 456. Hello guys, and I am back because I think I'm going through like a breakthrough point with my life. I don't know, lately I've been just feeling so weird with everything. Like, everything is destabilized for me. I really wanted to make a video talking about how I feel with social media and just electronics in general, like how we are always so connected on our phones and like we are so dependent on these devices, and now AI and everything. Like, I think I'm going through something called awakening. For some time I haven't felt like I was truly living. Like, I was living life, but I wasn't living it like I was supposed to live. I tend to go back to my moments a lot. Now with my dad, like, I feel like I've been just bringing up so many childhood memories for him to remember how life was, that I've been remembering it for me as well. Like, I used to be so happy. I used to do so many offline things, and now I see like my nephew and all these kids nowadays that they're complete iPad kids. I think this thought was also encouraged by everyone bringing the analog medias back, and everything analog is now cool because I don't know. It's like, oh my god, it's so offline that it's cool. But the reality is that it really was cool. Like, things were thought still for humans and not for like little computer heads, if I can put it that way. I'm growing too dependent on my phone, for example, and I was debating this with my friend the other day, and I was like, I'm just so tired of being on my phone all the freaking time. It's like, I wake up, I look at my phone. I work, I look at my phone. I commute, I work at my phone. I'm during my lunch break, I look at my phone, and I get off from work and I'm looking at my phone. I go to the supermarket and I pay with my phone. I go travel and I'm like always on my phone as well. Like, things are not analogical per se anymore, and we've gotten used to it so quickly. We've gotten used to using AI for things so quickly as well, like without doubting it, without second guessing, second thinking, you know. It's just like, oh, AI can help me do this. Of course it is not 100% accurate, everyone knows that, but most of the people still fall for it and still use it every single time. And when I say most of the people, I'm including myself in it, because I am not some genius that is against AI and doesn't use it at all. Like, of course I'm speaking for myself, and that's why I am having this breakthrough. I'm not saying that suddenly I'm becoming one of those girls or one of those people that will stop using electronics. Like, no, I know I cannot live in a society, in this current society, without being dependent on it, but that is the problem. We really are dependent of everything. I sound like a crazy girl, but I know that everyone has had these thoughts. I think my limit is using my phone after work and being in social gatherings and knowing that everyone is on their phones. Like, we're supposed to be talking. Of course we're still talking, but sometimes we have those breaks where like everyone is on their phone, just, oh, we have talked like for so long, let me just look at my notifications. And I've also had this talk with my agent, and I was telling her about loving these simple moments where you're just having dinner. Like, I was having dinner with her for the first time. I was meeting her, and like, I just genuinely really enjoy getting to know people without distractions. And things used to be like that. Like, we cannot talk about this like it was like some antique time in our lives. Like, it is actually pretty recent. Like, we used to be like that. So for me, I think it's kind of a stretch when we feel the need to like put our phones aside and, oh yeah, let's just talk. And we're like, blah, 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 you know? So that was happening with my agent, and she was even laughing at some point because she was like, oh yeah, and it is so humbling, for example, when you're talking for someone or you're just like in a social gathering for so long and you haven't touched your phone, and you open your phone or your phone runs out of battery, and then you open your phone, you turn it on, and it's so humbling when you see that you don't have any notifications, like important ones, besides like one email, one newsletter or something. Sometimes when I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, I don't have any new messages. I just have emails. And also, one thing that I think has ruined a lot of my friendships, or the way I see friendships, or just relationships in general, even with my boyfriend and my sister and my mom, is that sometimes we speak too much over text message and we cannot get our essence through those text messages. I feel like people really misinterpret you when you send your message. Like, no matter how much they know you, they will interpret your message their own way. And that is why I think messaging nowadays is super dangerous. Like, even when I thought, like, even on dating apps and stuff, like, I didn't know the person that I was talking to, so I didn't know the tone of their voice. Like, it can get kind of dangerous in some aspects, you know? But like, we trust social media so much that all communications are through messages. And of course, now you have voice notes, but like, how can I explain this? When you're having a conversation with someone face to face, like, you're exchanging sentences. You're not exchanging a whole paragraph per se, like most of the times. And when you're having like an argument with a friend over text messages, you're exchanging huge paragraphs because you're bringing up like so many points. And I think that's something that is truly bad regarding text messages, because you cannot just talk about one thing at once. You're talking like about lots of things because you have time to think while you're on your phone. And I don't think most people notice this, but it's true. Like, while you're writing, you're like, oh my god, and this and this and this. But if you're talking to someone, you're not thinking and this and this and this. You're just talking about that problem, and you're not bringing up antique ones. I've noticed this because I had recent friendship breakups, and I think it hurts me to the point where I had to cut it off. And I think sometimes friendship breakups, if they're not meant to be, they're not meant to be, and everyone has to move on with their lives. Like, I wish her all the best, and I hope that she's okay. I sometimes still think about like all moments that I had with her. Of course, like, I will preserve this friendship to the grave, but I mean, people grow apart and that's fine. I feel like social media and just smartphones in general have ruined us forever, because it is so hard nowadays to have real conversations, real moments, and when you have them, you have to truly embrace them, and you have to truly like get to the action of putting your phone to the side. But yeah, and my breakthrough has been about this. Like, I feel so lost. Oh, someone's calling me because I am late, but we will continue this conversation later.